According to sources from Turkey, cited by Iranian journalist Hayal Muazzin, Iran plans to start producing Russian Su-30 and Su-35 fighter jets domestically. According to the information, Tehran has already received a license to manufacture these aircraft and is preparing to set up an assembly plant in the near future. This will be a significant step in the development of Iranian aviation, Muazzin stated in his report. The information suggests that between 48 and 72 Su-35 Flanker E fighters are planned to be produced in Iran for the needs of its air force. The exact number of Su-30 Flanker C series planned for the Iranian assembly remains unclear. The potential launch of assembly production in Iran would not only enable the country to provide its armed forces with modern combat aircraft, but also create new jobs and develop its own aviation industry. This step would also reduce Iran's dependence on external supplies of military equipment, which is especially important in the context of international sanctions that limit access to a range of technologies and weaponry. However, it is not clear whether the alleged license grants Iran the right to produce and export fighters to third countries. This development could be seen as a major step in the evolution of Russian-Iranian military technical cooperation, which has been intensifying amid increasing pressure from the West and Israel on Iran. The transfer of production licenses for fighter jets highlights the strengthening of strategic relations between Moscow and Tehran, potentially affecting both regional and international security. Iranian military analysts have repeatedly emphasized in recent years that the local production of Su-30 and Su-35 would enable Tehran to ensure greater operational autonomy and flexibility, especially in light of ongoing regional tensions. According to them, such a project could lead to a strengthening of the country's defensive capabilities. As of now, there is no updated information on the delivery of the Su-35s to Iran. These aircraft were anticipated in recent months, but both Tehran and Moscow have remained silent. The idea of producing Su-35 and Su-30 domestically is not new to the public. When questioned in July 2023, Iranian Defense Minister Mohammad-Reza Gharaei Ashtiani hinted at a change in strategy. His response suggested that Iran possesses the capability to manufacture these high-performance fighters domestically. Although hesitant to disclose details, Ashtiani said, "At one point, we agreed on a purchase, but we realized that we have the ability to manufacture these fighter jets in our own country." However, he did not rule out the possibility of reconsidering the purchase, stating that authorities are assessing the situation and may re-evaluate if necessary. Acquiring Su-35 fighters from Russia would bring a significant enhancement to the capabilities of the Iranian Air Force. The Su-35 is a multi-role fighter that offers advanced maneuverability, sophisticated radars, and enhanced weapon systems. These features would allow Iran to bolster its defensive capabilities against aerial threats and undertake a wide range of missions, from air combat to precision strikes on ground targets. This new equipment would enable Iran to better control its airspace, especially in strategically critical areas like the Persian Gulf. Possessing Su-35s would also have regional implications, strengthening Iran's position in the Middle East. It could help balance military power in the region and increase Iran's influence relative to countries like Saudi Arabia. Additionally, the technology transfer associated with these deliveries would allow Iran to upgrade its technical base and potentially develop domestic production of modern military technologies. This would fortify the country in the long term, especially in a climate of international sanctions and pressure. The Su-30 and Su-35 are two of the most advanced multi-role fighters developed by the Russian manufacturer Sukhoi. They share a range of common features but also possess key differences that make them suitable for different missions. The Su-30 is a two-seat, multi-role fighter with a longer range and capacity for a variety of combat tasks. It is equipped with two AL-31F engines and has a combat radius of up to 3,000 kilometers without refueling, making it suitable for long missions and patrols. The avionics of the Su-30 include the N001VE multifunctional radar, which allows it to detect air and ground targets at long distances. The aircraft also features a fire control system and digital cockpit displays, providing maximum situational awareness for pilots. The Su-35, in turn, represents a significant evolution based on the Su-30, offering more powerful engines and more advanced avionics. The main difference lies in its AL-41F1S engines, which provide better maneuverability and supermaneuvering capabilities. These engines incorporate thrust vectoring technology, allowing the aircraft to perform complex aerial maneuvers and maintain control at lower speeds. The Su-35 is also equipped with an improved Irbis-E radar, offering a longer target detection range, up to 400 kilometers for aerial objects and 200 kilometers for ground targets. This makes it more effective in detecting and tracking multiple targets simultaneously. Regarding weaponry, both aircraft are capable of carrying a wide range of weapons. The Su-30 is typically armed with air-to-air missiles, such as the R-77 and R-73, as well as air-to-ground missiles, like the Kh-29 and Kh-31. It also comes with a 30mm GS-H-30-1 cannon. The Su-35, however, has enhanced weapon capabilities and can carry next-generation missiles, such as the R-77-1 and R-37M, as well as high-precision air-to-ground weapons, including Kh-58 and Kh-59 missiles. The Su-35's avionics include an upgraded electronic countermeasure system, making it more resistant to modern threats, including radar and infrared-guided missiles. The differences between the Su-30 and Su-35 make them suitable for distinct missions. The Su-30 is preferred for long patrol missions and long-range strikes due to its extended range and two-pilot setup, which facilitates lengthy operations. In contrast, the Su-35 is better suited for rapid and aggressive air combat, thanks to its super maneuverability and superior avionics. Its ability to handle multiple air targets makes it a key component in the modernization of any air force, providing an advantage in contemporary aerial operations.